We want old men who have something to offer, who will advise us and tell us, go this way. And not when you turn, they are not there. That is why we are praying that you continue to be alive. You are not in the office. Yet, look at the array of persons that came to honor you.
Welcome once again. I am Comrade Chidi James. Now that Fubara has gone to beg President Tinubu in London to reinstate him, to remove Ibok Abbas and reinstate him, what is the fate of those House of Assembly members who were fighting to finish, who were Nwike's foot soldiers? What is their fate? I will show you a video clip where Nwike was addressing ladies and gentlemen of the press, those who were present, House of Assembly members, senators, and other distinguished men and women. Martins Amewule, yes, the River State Speaker, the Speaker of River State House of Assembly, Martins Amewule, was there, and his face could tell the story. His face could tell what was presently running on his mind. If you watch his face, you will see that listening to Nwike praise President Tinubu was like adding fuel to already burning fire. If his face could tell this, it was like he was seeing a betrayer standing right before him and telling him a different story about how he believes so much about trust and how he believes so much about in old men who are willing to stand by your side. Now, the question is, how far is Nwike standing beside Martins Amewule and his House of Assembly members who were fighting like they were facing a clear, visible, or in the presence of war? Yes, probably they were fighting like there was already a civil war in River State, though indeed there is a Cold War, but not a civil war-like situation as Martin Amewule and his House of Assembly members were painting the situation to be. Now that Tinubu is about to resolve with Fubara, what would be the fate of this House of Assembly members since Nwike was not in the picture of their settlement and terms of agreement as to why Ibok Abbas will be removed and Fubara will be reinstated? Obviously, there's been pressure in a long while on Tinubu to remove his unconstitutional stooge, which he brought in through state of emergency that was also unconstitutional. The drama is yet still on. The assembly members are yet to decide. Their fate is yet to be decided. Yes, of course, you know, after fighting, it is very difficult for you to be trusted. There's no way Sim Fubara will trust Martins Amewule and his 27 House of Assembly members. It is almost impossible. Now, the game remains, what will be their fate? Will Tinubu force these 27 House of Assembly members down the throat of Fubara, or will Fubara still have the powers to work or still find a way to sideline them and work with them? Let us watch as the drama unfolds. But looking at the face of Martin Amewule in the presence of Nwike, where he was delivering a speech that looks like he was deceiving his followers or even trying to deceive ladies and gentlemen of the press with his unsolicited praises for Tinubu, I am personally doubtful about his fate going forward under President Tinubu. Let's watch out also as it plays out. But remember, no one sells his king's men in the market and still get trusted by the person whom he has sold his kinsmen to. Of course, the person will always think that whoever has sold his brother or even a kinsman will also, if at the slightest opportunity, sell him or also betray him. That is the case of Nwike, as it were, in Rivers. But only time will tell if this assertion is true or not of Nwike, or even the generality of it. But we are still watching. Let us see how it will play out with Nwike between now and 2027. PDP is not too sure for him. PDP, of course, you and I know, will never 100% absorb Nwike. APC will never trust him. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will never trust him. If you watch the way he is sounding recently on TV, on televisions, and on interviews that he has been granting more frequently these days, you will find the voice of a drowning man. Yes, the voice of a drowning man, I said. A man who is not loved by his party followers, a man who is not loved by the president whom he has sacrificed so much for. I am telling you sincerely, there's no way you can sell your own brother and expect the buyer to trust you. A man who is not loved by the majority of Nigerians, whom he will be expecting his their votes to push on, then how would he navigate? It is now indeed a troubled waters for Nwike, but time will tell, like I said. Yes, if not because Nigeria is not working, people like Nwike will be seriously behind bars now, cooling off. There is no way one man will be winning all cases. Of course, Femi Falana replied to him and said, "It is only God who is not afraid of losing. It is only God who can win all cases." So how does Nwike do it? Is this a magic? Yes, his type only thrive in a society like Nigeria, in a country like Nigeria where nothing works, where only criminals thrive, where you can only move ahead if you are a criminal, if you are a vote buyer. Yes, you can be a successful politician. If you patronize election riggers, you can only by that means be a successful politician. A country where a sitting senator will come on public television and tell the citizens that him and his wife stay in their bedroom and decide the outcome of cases, and yet nothing happens. We won't be disappointed or feel any way different if by tomorrow Nwike comes also on national television and tells us how he has been doing this magic with his wife. Of course, you don't need to be told that Nwike has spearheaded the construction of well-furnished houses for the judges. Yes, a payback kind of, or even a pay upfront kind of, who can say exactly what is in the news. A boisterous human being, Nwike is indeed. Of course, you and I know that he has bragged about himself. He has asked even President Tinubu who he is without him. So he is also capable of coming to ask Nigerians, who are they? Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in next video.